Hi, it's Bonnie Gray, and I am saying hello to you, not from the outdoors. Usually I'm outside somewhere and showing you a wonderful white space among the trees and grass. But today I wanted to do a little something special and different. I'm at my local cafe here in Mountain View, California. And you know, Mountain View is the headquarters of Google and also LinkedIn. So there's a lot happening here. But when I come here and get coffee, I order, let's see if you can see it. I order my cappuccino. And today I was telling the barista, I'm doing a special vlog today with some of my friends online. So I said, could you make it really pretty and make it into a heart, because it represents something that's been really special to me, that's carried me, which is God's love. And it's come through you. Some of you have been on this journey with me for a few years and know that when I first wrote my book, Finding Spiritual White Space, let me show you this book. I wrote it 4 years ago, but when I'd written it, I didn't anticipate that I would be experiencing my first panic attack. And it turned out to be a totally different book than what I originally started writing. And I had to make a decision. Would I continue to write and share the story that God's not just putting on my heart, but He's actually bringing me through? Or would I just put down my pen and just stay quiet and just not say anything? And I really felt that one passage that God really spoke to me, I wanted to share with you today to encourage you, because there was a scene, and it actually took place in a garden, and Mary Magdalene was really sad. She couldn't find Jesus. She was visiting him in the tomb where he would have been buried, and his body was gone. And I think I really resonated with that because, in one moment we are pretty sure where things are in our lives and everything's kind of humming along at a certain place, and suddenly things are out of place, things are out of order, and it's very confusing, and we're not even quite sure how we feel about everything. But it's in this place of confusion that Mary hears Jesus' voice. Mary hears Jesus saying her name. And in that moment, Mary realized that it was Jesus. But what was interesting is not so much that moment. Of course, it's amazing. But what spoke to me was what Jesus said to her afterwards. So she's clinging to him, right? She's finally found something that she's been missing, which is this love that has been a part of her life and her change. And Jesus says, don't hold on so tightly to me, but go and tell my brothers. Let me read the verse here. It says, I'm going to my Father and my God and your God, so go to my brothers and tell them this. And it's so interesting because Mary just went and left and told them something so simple. And as we all know, they really didn't believe her, right? Because they didn't see it. And so you would wonder, wouldn't Jesus have given Mary more information? Wouldn't Jesus have given Mary more evidence or proof that he was alive? But no, instead, Jesus just basically told her, go and tell them what you have seen. Tell them what you've heard. And it was just very little. So I felt God was saying, whispering to me, Bonnie, whatever little you have, you've heard me say something. You've heard me whisper something to you. And it all may not be all tied up in a bow, and it all may not make sense. But the one thing that we know makes sense is hearing God in our quiet places and in those special moments. And that's all we're invited to do. So anyhow, I just wanted to thank you because I didn't know how this book would do, if this book would be welcomed to your hands, but I'm so thankful that we have this connection through our stories. And as you picked up the book, right away after the book was written, people, of course, immediately asked me, when are you going to write your next book? When are you going to write your next book, and what will your book be about? And I didn't even want to ask that question. I wanted to just rest and take some time to savor the book's release. But after a year of doing the interviews and going and speaking and sharing the message of God's rest and the different ways He helps us find rest, I started getting an idea. I was prompted by an idea to write another book, but to be honest with you, I was very apprehensive because just because one book did well, what is it to say that my next book would resonate? What is it to say that the next things that I would have to share would also be an invitation that you would find yourself in? And so I've been writing a lot, sharing with you a lot about starting new and how we need to just step into being God's beloved. And I have to say that no matter how much time has passed, God doesn't bring clarity over exactly what He's going to have me do. But the important thing is that He has said something. He has put a book on my heart. So I want to share this moment with you. I'm so happy. I just got this last week. I just signed it, and it is a contract. It's a contract for a book, a new book. And I first had this idea last year in the summer, but it takes a while to have the book find its way. And I'm so happy that I can share this moment with you, because it's really because of you that I'm able to share this journey of writing and sharing encouragement with you. So I hope that something today in where I am currently at encourages you. You may not be signing a book contract, but God may be calling you to do something. And it might be something that He's been putting on your heart for even many years, just like with me with this book. It's been now 3 years since I've written this other book, and it's germinating, to now where I'm going to take a step out. We should be encouraged by what Jesus told Mary. Just go and share the truth of what you've heard and what you've seen with me. And with God guiding us, with us holding on to that moment that we share with Jesus, I know that we can do wonderful things. Not because of what we can accomplish, but because of who we are and who we're hearing and who we're seeing. And we're sharing that in whatever way God is calling you to do in your family, in your job, even in your relationship. So I hope that you've been encouraged, and I want to thank you again and to celebrate this moment with you, because if it weren't for you, I wouldn't be writing. There wouldn't be another book. That's just the truth of how books work. So I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart that you're on this journey with me, and I cannot wait. I am so excited about this new book. I'm saving the title to announce later, because just like a new baby, you want to say the name so that when the baby arrives, you want to just celebrate that moment and surprise everybody with the title. But I just cannot wait to share it with you. I'm so thankful for you, and I'm thinking of you with every line that I write. Okay, so I hope that you have a good day, and take some time to have a cup of coffee, your favorite coffee. And as you can see, I also have my muffin, so I'm going to enjoy that now as I think of you and wrap up my post for later this week, just for you. Okay, God bless, and remember, you're loved, you're cherished, and you're worth it. Just rest. Bye-bye. See you next time.